Hey guys, what's up? This is Dan here with GrapeVineRecording, and I just wanted to create a pretty quick video. I'm not going to be showing you anything technical today, and it's just a little bit of a chat, if you will. So I thought of trying to do maybe more of this type of video where I kind of just tell you what's been going on. There's times where videos will kind of die down, whether because I just don't have anything to show or whether I've just been too busy. And luckily, in this situation, it is actually the latter. Why I haven't been able to make a lot of stuff. Plus, I've kind of had a cold hard look at the type of stuff that I want to create for the channel. I know the things over the past couple of months, which have been the most watched stuff, is kind of like the product reviews, but I don't know whether that's just something that I actually want to go down for the channel, or whether it's just I don't want the channel to become just that. So in working on a couple of different things, things more along the same lines as what Inside the Sound was, and obviously as time and projects become available, the more of them videos will be made. But it's a learning curve. So yeah, I've been a little bit more busy this time. I'm now going to be working on 3 films at the same time. One of them I have been working on for a while, and I think you've already seen something about it. Another film is an animation that I'm doing a short film for, which I'm actually really, really excited over. I can't say too much about it just yet, but I will as and when. And then the other one is a film that I haven't actually officially started or got yet. I've got a meeting in the next couple of days with the director, and we're going to discuss some things, and hopefully it's something that I can go and move on and do. But that's going to be a little bit more creative, which is going to be interesting. It's going to test me, so I'm excited. I'm excited for that. The main point of the video is I just wanted to kind of over the past couple of weeks and months where I've had absolutely no work, to getting a little bit more. I guess I don't want to say how I've done it, because I don't necessarily think that this is the reason why, how it's all come about. But it's definitely helped me, and it's definitely helped the morale of everything. It's hard, as you know. It's tough when you're trying to be freelance and you're trying to get work and stuff like that. It's a difficult thing to do, but this is something that I guess has helped me a lot over the last couple of weeks. Bear in mind that I do work, a regular day job as well. So finding time a lot of the time is the most difficult thing. But if I could give anyone one suggestion, just one single suggestion, which has helped me so much, is to go out and invest in one of these. And it's going to sound stupid, and it's the most ridiculous thing in the world, but go and buy a diary. And, it's not a Dear Diary type of diary. It can be. It can be if you want to. It's not why I use it, but this has just enabled me to organise myself and kind of motivate myself, and kind of, give me that little kick up the backside to actually go and do stuff. Now, you could say, well, Dan, why'd you have to go and buy a book? I've got a phone, I've got a computer. And here's my rebuttal to that. We spend so long typing on our phones, typing on our computers, and I honestly think that obviously for me at least, when I write something down, I tend to remember it, because it's kind of a little bit, it's not done as often. It's a bit more rare than typing on a phone is. So, I've done this, and you're not going to be able to read it, obviously, but, just anything that comes up, anything at all, whether it's work, whether it's appointments, whether it's day job stuff, write it down, and you can start organising your brain on what you can do. Now, the thing that goes alongside with this, and I think this is the big thing for me, is that since I've started using the diary, I've set myself a goal of do one thing a day, and it could be apply for a gig. It could be go and try and speak to a director, try and make something happen for yourself. Whether, for me, that's been checking various websites to any freelance work, and try and go about, applying for one of them. most of the time it won't come to anything, but you're doing something, you're being proactive. The next thing, going and getting, like, yesterday, the goal for the day, the one thing was to contact a website designer. That was it. That was all I had to do for the day, was just to try and do that. And it's another tick, and I think little ticks, a lot of little ticks end up becoming bigger and bigger things, because obviously the more you do, something made a noise. The more you do, the more doors come open. The more chance that you'll hit something, and that's kind of how it's happened. I just knocked on a lot of doors, and eventually 3 of them opened at once. So that's kind of the main thing, I guess. Being proactive and setting yourself goals is always a good thing. I've obviously got goals that I would like to achieve. Some are long term, some are short term. More specifically, goals change as well. Don't get me wrong. Don't be disappointed if you don't hit some of them, because some of them do change. Of course, like in my first year of, I guess, being freelance, I wished, well, frankly, at the beginning of it, the goal wasn't even to be freelance. The goal was to have employment at a audio post house. But as I say, things change throughout the year, and by now that I'm coming up to the end of I'm about 3/4 of the way through the first year, and I haven't hit that goal. It is something that I still would like to do, but now my attentions have turned more to becoming freelance. So now the goal is to have done 10 movies or projects in that year, and I'm well on my way to doing that. So that's something, it's that goal, and then now I can go, okay, well, if I hit that, what do I want to do by next year? So I think having little goals like that is definitely a good thing to aim for. And now, hopefully, as I start moving towards that, I can perhaps start being a little bit more ambitious. So they're like the long-term things. I've obviously got more shorter-term goals as well. Things along the lines of having a fully-fledged website. Not really there yet. You can go and look at it if you want. The link will be in the description. It's just GrapeVineRecording.com. Not really much there, because I'm not very good at making websites. But this is why we're getting in touch with a website designer. So, the next thing that I wanted to talk about is just a way, this was one of the things in the diary, and it was to kind of open the floor up more to you guys. I'd like to think that a lot of you guys who are watching this are kind of in the same boat as I am. As I say, I'd like to think that. And, maybe we have a lot more in common than we would think. And to open up a kind of way of communicating between us is something that I would definitely like. So what I've done is, I hope at some point that this is what the website will be, but obviously without having the website we can't really. I've set up a Facebook page, a Twitter page, and an Instagram page, an Instagram account. I don't know what that is. I've set them up, and what I hope that we can do with that is for us to talk. And I don't want it to be like, a normal YouTube account where I just say a video that's being released and then use comment. I don't want that. I want us to be like a personal thing. I want us to be able to talk about projects or audio or films or games or things like that we can actually discuss, and hopefully become closer as friends as well. So that's again all going to be in the description. There's going to be links to all that, and I think if you go over there, just say hello so I know that you're there, and then we can start talking about that type of stuff. That's the whole point of this channel. It's the whole point is for us to talk about this type of thing, because there's friends who I've got who, maybe don't do YouTube, and I think I would like to be a conduit between them and you. So there's information there that you can get through them, and I think Twitter and Facebook is a good place to go and do that. So go and check that out. So finally, the last point of the day is I guess another good thing that I could use with this, because bear in mind this video isn't gonna be every week. It might be every couple of months or whatever. But I'd like to show you maybe some equipment that I've purchased or I've upgraded, and just maybe discuss them a little bit. The first and most important upgrade that I have is this bad boy. This is a Rode blimp, and I can't see the preview of the camera, so I'm hoping that you can see this. So it looks like that, and there isn't a microphone in this because it's currently over there. But what this is, it's a windshield, and basically you put your shotgun microphone inside this, and it enables you to record. It enables you to record outside, so it sits in there, and then you just. Oh, it's difficult. It's difficult to do. I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, it lets you go outside and point it at stuff, and the wind doesn't have any effect. Now, I managed to get that for a really, really good price, and Rode are an unbelievable company anyway. But blimps tend to be pretty expensive, so keep an eye out on eBay and stuff to get one, because I think if you do get one, an audio or sound recording, field recording is something that you want to go into, it's an absolute necessity. So that now, microphone goes in that, blah, 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 comes out of mic lead and plugs into this, just a Zoom H4n recorder, very bog standard. And now I'm able to go out and record a lot of, now basically 70-80% of the things that I'll use in projects are my own recordings, and I've now got a kind of sample library together of stuff that I can start doing, which I couldn't do before. So it's really drastically opened the door for me, and I love it. I absolutely love it. The other thing that I bought with that was a boom pole, but boom pole's a boom pole, you know what they are. The other thing that I've acquired since I guess we last spoke is I've upgraded Complete. So I had the Native Instruments Complete. It's like loads of software, synths, and stuff like that. I had Complete 9 Ultimate, and I have now upgraded it to Complete 10 Ultimate. It was on offer over Easter, so we got that. And what I like, there's a lot of new pianos and stuff, which I like pianos, I like playing it, but it's not really relevant to us. Is there's a couple of things in there. One of them's called Action Strikes, which is kind of orchestral drum percussion phrases, like very epic, lovely stuff. They're tremendous. Absolutely love them. And also there is something called Kinetic Metal, and it's such a cool, I might maybe do a video on it in itself. I know it features in a video coming up soon. But it's basically sounds of metal scrapes and distorted corrugated iron mixed with some kind of basic synth waveforms. It's very, very cool. There's a lot of effect motions and stuff, and very good textural layers that I'd definitely recommend going and having a look at. Even if you just go and search for a video on YouTube, it's just a really cool idea. Other than that, Rise and Hit is very good for whooshes and transition sounds. Was very, very, very good. And that's kind of it. That's basically. I don't know whether it took up more time than I expected to, but that's basically all that I wanted to talk to you about. Please let me know. I want to connect with you guys more. That's kind of the plan. So leave the website with me. That'll happen in the next couple of months. I say a couple, it's hard to do, and it's not something that can just happen overnight. You got to pay someone, and it's a whole hassle. But yeah, go and buy a diary. I definitely recommend you going to do that. If you do go out and buy one, let me know on Twitter. Go and show me. You might get some fancy designs. I've just got bog standard, boring black. But if you can get some cool looking diaries, let me know, and we'll see. We'll make a start. We need to be proactive people. It doesn't just happen. You've got to go and get it. So let's go and get it. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks all for watching. Hopefully you will subscribe if you haven't. Hopefully you will stay subscribed if you have. I don't know. But I'll see you soon. Hopefully I'll come back in the next video and kind of maybe go into a little bit more detail on a project that I'm working on. So yeah, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.